Hello and welcome to the Crochet Business School podcast. I'm Kelly Thomas, the Crochet Profit Queen, and I'm going to show you how you can make a living from your crochet while avoiding the burnout and being able to make what you want and when you want. What content are you creating? So, to make our lives as easy as possible and to be able to earn from our crochet kind of automatically without having to put absolutely tons of effort into social media every day, we need to get found in search results. This means that we can keep profiting for years to come through our content which promotes our products or services. So your content is key to automating your business. So what content are you creating? You could create blogs, videos to put on YouTube or TikTok, pins to pin to Pinterest, social media content, and even the product descriptions to your pattern listings or courses. They all count as content. So, in this context, we're talking about anything that you create that can be found publicly on the internet. So, nothing behind a paywall, nothing behind a sign up or needing to join. So, your newsletters don't count because they have to be subscribed to. They cannot be found on Google. Your Facebook group content doesn't count because you have to join. There's a subscribe button. So content on there cannot appear by searching through Facebook and just randomly coming up. Your Facebook pages can. You can get recommended through Facebook as a recommended page, and people can just come along and check out your content without having to sign up to anything. Blog posts are a great one because if you are answering questions or solving problems, then your blog posts are a great way of getting found in search results. Your product descriptions will come up. If people are searching for patterns or courses that fit the aims of what you're offering, then your descriptions for those can appear in search results as well. Your content is what is going to appeal to people because your content should include who you are, what you do, and who you serve. And it's how you write this content that is going to make people decide whether to follow you or purchase anything from you. Your way of speaking will appeal or not. What you offer will appeal or not. But your content is the key because that content is the only way your audience have of judging if they want to get to know you more. This idea of creating content can seem scary, but actually, you're probably already doing it. If you're posting on Facebook, you're already creating content. If you're posting stories or reels on Instagram, you're already creating content. If you're pinning to Pinterest, that's content too. If you're making videos and posting them on YouTube or TikTok, that's content. And it doesn't have to be anything big. A single post is a piece of content that can get you found and can be the difference between someone deciding to follow your brand or not. Everything you post, everything you publish that can be found freely online is another chance of getting someone to follow you, to take an interest in your brand and what you're offering, to see your crochet and decide if that's the style for them or not, to decide if they like the sound of your voice and the way you You teach, the way you design, just reading how you write and decide if that's the thing for them. This podcast is my content. You find this freely on the internet and you're listening to it now because you've seen it somewhere. It's either popped up in search results, it's been recommended to you, or you just happened to come across it. But you're listening now and you are deciding whether what I'm saying is something that you want to keep listening to or if I'm not the person for you. Content is what brings people to your brand, and people won't buy from you straight away. They won't trust you to click on your links or dive further into your offerings before they've gotten to know you and decided if you're right for them. And that does take time. And that decision making has to be done through your content. So you need to be creating something that people can find and as a way to get to know you and your crochet and decide if both of them are the right fit. Only then will they take an interest in what else you have to offer. Your content isn't just words, it's your photos, it's your way of speaking, it's your way of presenting yourself, it's the channels you choose to post that content on. All of this feeds into someone deciding whether you are the right fit for them. And that's not going to be the same for everyone. I think this is the best thing about recurring income for crochet businesses is that no business has to look the same. Everyone's will be slightly different because we're choosing different combinations of ways to show up. Not only do we have different crochet styles, we show up on different channels, we show up with different types of content, we show up in so many different ways to each other. And so someone with the same niche as someone else will appeal to a completely different audience because of the way we choose to show up with our content. So the last thing you should be doing is looking for someone else to copy, because we are all built different ways and we all prefer different ways of showing up and communicating with our audiences. And that feeds into this brand identity. So it needs to be done your way. Because if you're copying someone else and you're not showing up in your content your way and being yourself, it's going to come across as slightly odd. Something's not going to quite gel. And that's going to come across. The energy is off. You have to be you. Because being you is how you get this consistent branding across your business. Branding is more than colours and a logo, it's everything. It's how you speak, how you show up, how consistent you are. And unless you are being you, you're not going to have this consistent voice. And it's going to create this confusing message, and your followers are just not going to know who you are and what you represent, which makes it more difficult for them to make a decision about if they want to keep following you and your crochet. So be yourself, create the content that you enjoy creating, show up where you enjoy showing up, but be yourself, and choose the combination that suits you. Your content is essential for growing your crochet business. Without it, you won't profit. Without content, you cannot be found. People will not find your brand. They will not see what you have to offer. So your content is essential. So what content are you creating? I would love to hear what your business looks like and where you're showing up. Come on over and tell us in the recurring income know-how group. I would love to hear. And don't forget to subscribe to my newsletter for these tips straight to your inbox every week. And you can do that at crochetbusinessschool.com/subscribe. So thank you for joining me today, and I shall see you next time for the next episode. Bye for now.